Hey y'all, my name is Jayhero, and this is my journey where I'm writing and drawing my very first graphic novel, Star Wielder. Welcome to part 3 of my graphic novel journey, where I discuss updates and any relevant information leading up to the release of my graphic novel, Star Wielder. Star Wielder is a story that answers the question, what does it mean to turn fear into power, through the life of a young black girl from Detroit named Kiara Kelly. Kiara is pyrophobic, but one day develops the ability to wield flames, and so part of her journey is learning to embrace her power so she can become her truest and highest self. Otherwise, she may risk losing everything and everyone she loves. And so, for today's topic and update, I really want to talk about accepting change and all of the change that has occurred in my life recently, that has really informed and provided clarity with regards to how I approach my creative process as a writer and as an illustrator and artist overall. And so, for Star Wielder, I had decided to step back from the script for about maybe a month and a half or two to really just do other things and work on other stuff. And I came back to it recently, and I saw just opportunities for growth and for clarity and for just to things to be better. And that showed me that taking that step away and allowing that just moment of pause to occur helped me accept that things were going to change potentially and eventually, because when you look at things with a fresh pair of eyes, it more than likely leads to something being changed along the way. And so I came back to the script, and overall, I thought it was pretty strong. But I said, no, I think some things can be changed here and there. I want to get to the incited incident quicker, but without sacrificing what I feel are really essential character moments, but also really wanting to be clear in understanding that all of the character development and the story and everything, it happens through the perspective of Kiara, who is again the protagonist and hero of the story. So making sure that there is much clarity there, because the story takes place from her perspective. And so I wanted to make sure that I also gave myself a lot of grace as well, because even outside of just working on Star Wielder, I've moved. I'm in a new space. Just my life has just been changing overall. And so, with these lessons that have come with that experience, I'm sort of allowing it to inform how I approach my art and my creative process. And so today's, is really just about talking about just, or really, I want to encourage you, dear listener, dear friend, to just do your best. See what you can do to give yourself grace and empathy and compassion to accept change. Because that is, if anything, is one of the rare certainties in life. And that change is going to occur. And it is often how we decide to deal with it. It is often our response to it. Um, that is often the only thing that we can control. And so think about just the change in your life and how you feel, how you can take control over what you can, to use that change as an opportunity to empower, to evolve, and to grow. Because honestly, for me, I feel like as I've taken everything that I can to really improve and to empower and to better myself, it's led to some interesting and beautiful results. It hasn't been without pain and struggle, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely led to some interesting experiences. And I'm really excited for you all to see and continue to see this grow with Star Wielder. And my hope is to just get this story wrapped up within the next year or so. So, that being said, please continue to like and subscribe. And I thank you so much for supporting me. And you can visit the Star Wielder website in the description below. And then be sure to check out my other videos, y'all. Have a wonderful day. Peace.